Pastor. Well, Pastor Bob asked me how things went in Honduras. I was there last week. So I'm going to just give a brief testimony. I just feel like this is such a spirit-led message or meeting today. I come in and I see missions, the harvest, you know, the emphasis in the music, and then we got an evangelist here. But I think that the power of the transformed life is so much evidence of the life of Christ. I mean, we believe in miracles, we've seen healings, we've seen all kinds of stuff here at Victory, but I think that to transform life, and I'm just going to tell you about one life in Honduras. My wife has been going there, this will be her 7th year of going, and she works at a girls' home while she's there. The lady who runs the girls' home refuses to let it be called an orphanage, because she says, they're not orphans. They have God and they have me.
Good.
So, you know, that's important, what you say to people, isn't it, Dave? It's important. And a little girl came there 4 years ago, and she was 12 years old and expecting a child. Now, it was no fault of her own, and I'm not going to give the details because we have children here today. But this little 12-year-old is expecting a child, and then she had that child, and didn't really know what was going on. But the lady who runs the home taught her how to take care of that child, how to put diapers on it, how to feed the child. But my wife went with a bunch of teenagers from North County Christian School, and I'm so proud of them. Because the 17 and 18-year-old young people that went with my wife would take care of that baby so that the 12-year-old could play with the other kids.
Awesome.
And, but her name is Kenya, the 12-year-old. And Kenya, Kathy said, you know what's terrible about victims is a lot of times they feel guilty. The devil tells them, this is your fault.
Right.
And so Kenya would just walk around with her head down, not really knowing what had happened to her, but the Word of God and Jesus on the scene. So 4 years later, I get to meet Kenya. And she walks up to me, looks me straight in the eye, just as clear and confident and strong and full of the life of God as any of these young people here. She shakes my hand and says, hi, I'm Kenya, and this is my daughter, Carla.
Amen.
And Carla is 4 years old now, and she's in kindergarten with kids older than her, but she's smarter than all of them.
Wow.
And Kenya drove me back to the airport to put me on the plane last week. And so I got to sit in the back and talk with her. She says, I'm going to be a nurse. Now, how many think Kenya's going to be a nurse and reach hundreds for Christ?
Yeah.
But you see, I believe that Luke 4:18, Jesus said, the Spirit of the Lord is upon me because He's anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor and to heal the brokenhearted. Now, somebody like a Kenya, she could have went to a therapist, a psychologist for 20 years and probably wouldn't have got better, would have got worse.
Yeah.
But it's one touch. So I actually told Bob 2 minutes. I think I went 4. You're going to have to forgive me, Pastor.
That's
It's
okay.
Sunday and we're in church.
That's awesome.